And Max versus Fierce Tiger will continue. The lovely, great Inferno. A map I really love. A map I really like. First of all, Max, they have picked up the map number 1 already, which was this 2. It was their choice. Now we're going to see if the Fierce Tigers will bring any difference to it when they are now playing on their home soil. To just give you some kind of idea about this map and this map pool and how well are each teams performing here. I'm gonna tell you real quick. Because Inferno is, statistically speaking, a map, well, the lads out here, Tigers, can play a little better. But if that will be the case as well, we'll figure it out. First Tigers already on the side of B. Why is it LDM and Lamplight? I think Lamplight timed out. There he's back. Okay. Now he realizes, whoops, I'm on the wrong side, rather come back, but I think he could also keep his CZ because that doesn't seem very possible. Though there's a kit in front of DMM. First of all, needs to pick it up. There it goes. 2 more are alive on the terrorist side. 1 to find the second one. Wu Yu is not stoppable as it seems to be. And there it is, his teammate HZAC taking it home. Fierce Tigers 1-0 after a B bomb site plant and the defense afterwards. S5 50. Coming here in with just a P250 on the B side to get over his team and flying. A weak link to be found. DMM holds the A side together with his teammates, especially as he has a scout. He can be more lethal individual. Prepare them for the pistols. So it goes. Molotov comes around to flying. Forces the players back. The B side could be just taken in a matter of seconds. The smoke is onto them. Just gotta pop it. Are you staring at the wall? I'm not quite sure, timed out or... No, okay. It seems like he's just preparing for something. For a second, you never know. So why is it out? He's the one back on the side, already rotating. Frack he found, and there he's insecure where to go. Savage, not even reacting to it. I was just running with the knife in his hands, and S5 50 taking out 1. Too many frags, those CTs are finding themselves. It's shocking and scary. Now it is finally the B side cleared out. That bomb will go down, and now the scout of Lamplight might do the difference.
Bomb has been planted.
It goes. There we have it. Wu Yu is gonna be our man to find a double together with HZ. The pause has been called. Not quite sure what they're trying to say. A technical timeout we have. So this is unlimited time and we'll just wait out until they fix their issues. Monster coming back. Fierce Tigers. Now going for the unpause. So luckily got themselves the 2-0 start. Now very high chance advancing to 3-0. From there on, I don't see too much of a problem coming in. There it is, 2-0, pistols and a taser, which I found the best about all of this. I hope DMM gets himself a frag with that, no one coming at him. There he holds that angle. There he comes. DMM tries. Will not find himself a Fang monster already. For the CT spawn. 3-0 for Fierce Tigers. That should be on the board. And Leo rather runs away because the players are coming at him. The site is now going to be taken. There's only one individual is waiting it out. Back onto Construct. Once everything is raining down. Savage can't get him the final one. AK to save, and now run away, except HZ. He's gonna be there in time. He will be there in time. He has to fight YZL. I'm quite sure he's not happy with that. He takes out the taser, but therefore he finds the frag. And the score, if you're wondering, I know you're asking it, it's actually 1-0 right now for Max. They picked up their own map. There it goes. Savage, as well as HZ, trying their best. Because the issue that will now occur, Max will benefit from that quite good. The nade goes deep. Oh, and that is the spray working in combination with the HE. Nice to see. Bomb still not in their hands. Time to pick that one up. They don't have too much time for that. On his own, and that is kind of risky. He's going there for the site, checks it, realizes everything's clear, the smoke has popped. And the good thing, which I like, Savage has taken the same kind of path, which is safe, as his teammate has done it. Lamplight, insecure if that is a fake or not. Rather decides to stay into CT, but now rotated over off library. AWP. Savage, what are you doing? All his. Then the whiff. It's a fake. He can still bait him out, and then he finds him. What a timing here from Fierce Tigers. 4-0. HZ is securing his team. On the right track they are once more. What is my favorite role to play? Good question, dear Cover. I personally would say that I'm a fan of actually having some kind of IGL role, because I'm not the best of a fragger, I would say. But the thing is, I'm not too smart enough to be an advanced IGL. I can kind of understand what the opponent does and then adapt to it. But I'm not a mastermind, unfortunately. Not yet. So, as Max comes down to the pistols, see that the Fierce Tigers have no one present on Banana. Now the rotation comes. As Leo will be the one. And there it goes. DMM hits the right timing. Savage falling in the end. Monster though. Oh no, how close that once more was. DMM lucky enough that the boiler is now his new home. Once more wants to fake it. And Lamplight has a good positioning in case that HZ is coming through. And good positioning, being dinged, lucky enough to survive. And DMM has the idea. The problem is there's no way around. You have to take the duel, and the ZZ makes it work. The aggression focuses onto the B site. In flying, doesn't seem to realize that there's a Leo close by. He has to look up to his right side. There he finds flying at the right timing. And so, why is it L? That's one. But not a second. Would have been extremely worrying if that would have been the case. Problem is, S550 pushes through, gets one. Oh no, and he baits Leo. No time. Finds one. Oh, it's a CT! No! He's unlucky and he can't get it! He still takes the duel and dies! What was that? I don't believe what I'm seeing there. But I somehow have to. As we're having it. One minute left on the clock. As the Fierce Tigers lost their first round there. Now, the aggression once more happening on the B sites. That's horrible right there. As we see, Fierce Tiger down to 3. Somehow have to find all the players. Why is it L not lucky enough? And Leo with a double. 2 HP he has left. Finds himself 2 frags though. With that happening, 4-1 turns into 5-1. The CT economy has a real issue right now because they're pretty much reset. 4 losing bonus, then this, and there you go. As we have 5-1 Fierce Tigers on the map pick, looking quite decent. The possibility to even extend that lead further and further. Max is buying through. The following round, in case of a loss, will be quite heavily making them look shaky. Flying though gets Leo, full aggression, makes work, full throttle, there it goes. I'm quite sure if Monster wants to take that duel, but grab the bomb and put it towards A should be right now the motto. And as it goes, the A side. That's got to be the main focus. Players on the Fierce Tiger side just waiting for the right timing here. They lost their first individual. Remember that towards Banana where the MP9 was striking badly. Taking their time, Savage. He hears those steps. There comes the first. Now this is making those guys off Max sweat quite badly. Flying though, how is he possible to get that frag though? It was a little bit surprising that he was even seeing them. And Lamplight falling there in the end, 6-1. That's how it goes. Get reset. Get reset. And as Fierce Tigers are having the 6-1, they'll meet the max with barely anything on the board. So it all goes according to plan. USPS. I mean, flying. Don't do it. Please don't. Taser back in the corner. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. No, he does it! Ugh. The electrifying shock that comes from Leo. That probably doesn't change the game's outcome, but still is a fun section to watch. The side has to be taken. One more to find A under control. A Mac 10 coming in from flying.
Bomb has been planted.
Now, with a tiny gap. Lovely. He sees where HSAT is laying. So as it goes, the Fierce Tigers. 7-2 scoreline coming up. Have nearly their entire half secured in their favor. Flying with 16 HP, he's flying around and nearly fights Monster, but doesn't do so in the end. And with Flying and Co. about to bring themselves in a situation with aggression, which is odd, to be very honest. And I feel like Fierce Tigers, they didn't expect that, that is for sure. Besides that, how do you adapt to it? I mean, they got themselves usually that B-side kind of guy. They smoke it off though because they expected maybe even a B-side aggression coming in. Funny thing, only S5 who's by the way, name of a car, majorly released in the US as the S500 is the German version. Either way, it's not too important. It's just gaming, cars, not gaming. Jesus. And with that being said, Fierce Tigers, they're setting themselves up. Why is it out? As the last defender on the A side gets taken out, and I think the MM and S550, they're rather considered to keep those guns in their hands.
Bomb has been planted.
Somewhere back there. Isn't the radio podcast here? Well,
Terrorists win.
first of all, a big awakening. Oh, and Wu Yu survives that, as he's lucky enough in that situation. And that was everything going right at that point in time. Lamplight and S550 should once more consider to can plan. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing it memes. No, the thing is, you should right now try to keep much focus in those rounds that you can still get. I mean, 2 or 3 should be possible for Max. It's not their side. It's not a point where they feel favorable in. So it's also hard to play, I would say. Something going on. Yeah, we gotta disconnect onto the Max site. Logically, that gives us the opportunity to talk a little bit about how this is all working. As it is a best of 2, you might find it a little odd how do people receive points. It's very simple. You win, you receive 3 points. You win both maps, you receive 3 points. You go tie, so everyone wins a map. You go 1, and if you lose both, 0. As that is the case, logically what is happening is basically that we right now see Max having the first map secured, Fierce Tigers technically winning this, both getting 1 point. Speaking of which, Fierce Tigers right now leading the scoreboard. They have had 2 victories so far in total in a best of 2 series. Right now this is going to be the first tie for them in case they're even finding this map. It looks a lot like that, and I think we can all agree that Fierce Tigers should win Inferno right here, right now, but you never know what is actually going to happen. You know, there's always a little bit of the moment surprise. There's a little bit of things you cannot really expect. And then you'll see how it will go. To give you a kind of idea, Eclipse, by the way, in Group B, they said bye-bye. They're not anymore in our tournament. Besides that, Group B A few teams already had free matches, including Iho, Imba, and Asset Absolute. And so to say, eHome is leading the Group B standings together with Imba. Group A led by Fierce and 5 Power. And MFC and Signature on 3rd and 4th place. Later on, the playoffs will actually feature other 4 teams coming in from high seed, including MVP, Tyloo, Boot, and VG Flash. I mean, Tyloo recently proved what they're actually worth, how much of a good team they are, and what kind of world competition they're able to compete with. And we're back at it. 9-2-1. Fierce Tigers meeting an opponent of free, economically, pretty much down to drain players. There comes already the first aggression. S5 taking out Banana. As that is the case. Yeah, Fierce Tiger is massively benefiting. Now it actually should make the run on the side. You got yourself 3 frags towards Banana. You can hardly imagine that everyone else is going to still be on that site. Smoke, make it pop if you have one. There's the first one through. Why is it else? Somehow has not been realized? He has not been realized. What the hell was that? So busy with throwing grenades. You don't even realize. Back on the site, Lamplight is hiding. There, he's making a big announcement. Oh no! Lamplight, the last man alive. And he's taken out. That was crazy. He got himself 2 frags, made the situation nearly look dangerous. Lamplight says Solag. CT site, by the way, having a good economy to now make it work. After 10-1. Axe might be falling short fairly early in this matchup as the Fierce Tigers they go in the right direction. Thing is though, once more pretty much down to 0, most of the players, big losing advantage economically speaking. At which point will Max now finally start, though, to change up a system. Fierce Tigers lose one. Same goes for the side of Max, as Flying as well as Wu Yu get killed. Actually, the B site would be a perfect kind of object to attack. Is it L? Extremely patient. Leo goes for one Molo, but not the one back there. And so as the smoke pops, there comes the aggression, and only one M4 that can change this outcome right now at the moment. As the players are pushing through, very, very split up they are. Leo found. Max coming through as well. Oh no, and now it's breaking down. The Molo bouncing back, and why is it L coming in aggressive on two? He does not. Oh, and that means Savage on his own. There's the second. Insecure place. Fierce Tigers not checking the angles they need to. So Max picking up a second. Starting with an entry from Leo. He's down to 11 HP, still survives against DMM. As it goes, the Molo from YZL doesn't hold off Ryu, but oh no. Yeah, that was expected. He burns away too. And now as the smoke come at the right point of time. There's a library player who might just do it right. Lamplight should be announced. He still finds himself nearly two. S550 coming on to the two. And the Fierce Tigers are letting this slip away a little. There it starts with a DMM getting lagged. Sad situation for him, as the AWP is nearly 100% accurate on his chest, but then only the lags are the only thing to find. There, YZL. He's coming in together with his team to defend the side as good as he can, as he gets himself one. There it goes. The free versus free with a bomb to be planted in 35 seconds. DMM surely saw that. And there's a little gap where he makes it work. And another one to find. DMM does it well. Wu Yu on his own, needing to find two. There it goes. 4-10. A little bit of slipping it away in the end. 3 rounds in a row, Max have gotten themselves. It should have been way more. Fierce Tigers could have gotten, but then a few shaky plays. And like that, S5 and flying, burn them all away. There, everything comes to a stop fairly soon. Max taken out. Oh, he switches over to the M4. He jumps? Sorry, Monster, what? As the 5 to 10 now starts to occur, Fierce Tigers gotta get themselves 6 more. Because now YZL and the entire Max team need to try to keep the dream alive, to keep the 3 points in the game, to advance a little bit up higher in those standings of the Group A. Savage can't find himself much with that early one. The aggression comes in from behind, and Leo and Co, they're not 100% hitting the shots. S5 though doing the kill onto DMM, and so the chances are getting minimalized and minimalized and minimalized. Fierce Tiger. It didn't even take too long to find those players. And with the B site control not even necessary, as Banana was instantly taken. Flying goes for a break. System downtime, probably a lag. 1 player timed out. And Fierce Tigers, they got themselves an 11 to 5, the economic advantage with that point in time. Should be able to run away with this. And that will be now fairly tough to manage. Because Max, I mean, they found themselves the victory on their map. That was tough for them. Fierce Tigers. Maybe they could get themselves a little further. Shots fired. We're starting off in round number 17 as we need to see any kind of plays. Alley coming up. The nade goes deep towards the balcony, where the aggression from Leo is first of all coming in, but Max Lads taking their time and waiting it out a bit longer. They're flying. Goes into Leo. Flying as well as S5 need to do it, but a single Glock with full armor shouldn't seal the deal here. As Wu Yu is taken out. Max Still can prevail in such a round. 13-5 should be safe. At 13-5. Yeah, it gives us pretty much an idea how good Fierce Tigers are on this map of Inferno. I mean, let's say it like this. I can hardly imagine it will go any different. As we see it, the CT's just coming in from behind. They casually do. One more to come, and already in the apartment, they expected. Wait, it's so silent around here. The silence, it was intriguing. DMM, the last man to be alive. Stand stirring boiler is known. 13-5, and Max. If they don't find this round, or they all buy up those AKs, it will be the 14-1 for Fierce Tigers. But at that point in time, they can pretty much run away with a victory due to a not so great economy that the terrorists will have to play with. As the CT side keeps their MP9 dream alive, that means we probably have a very fast-paced play coming in up in a second. Tamalo goes deep. Leo just like, what's up? How are you doing? By the way, I'm running through a Molotov. Do you mind? And kills the first. YZL taken out. Switches over to the AK. Oh, and runs away. Just in time to not be killed. Max managed advantage after a few seconds, and so the Tigers can massively profit from that. As you logically want to profit something so immensely important, because otherwise that would be chances given away for no apparent reason. So the time ticks, and Wuyu and Ko need to make any work around it. Wuyu runs and sprays. Not the most effective method we have learned in Counter-Strike 101 as DMM finding himself another one as well. Leo with the MP9 though. Would rather rotate back to not get caught out by those shots. Savage finds the one onto Lamplight. 14 it is. Max with Max 3.65k on the board. We all know this should be a force for Max coming in. Here comes aggression towards the B site. And Monster whiffs the shot. That's incredible, and I have a very bad feeling about this, as though Monster finds too many kills to be made, and the Fierce Tigers should not have the easiest retake on this. Somewhere on the side there should also lay an AWP. There it is. Lamplight picks it up. Mono goes not in the right direction. There the Fierce Tigers have only a Savage left. He has no kit. He now announced himself. And he rather keeps his gun in his hands because the majority of the players of Fierce Tigers don't have the best economy left. So he goes, does the Usain Bolt, and wants to have a gun in the next round. Best decision. Yeah, and what I don't 100% understand is you are aware that there's some force spike coming in, something similar. And when you have something similar like that happening and you're aware of it, right? You know 100% that you somehow will get yourself a force on the opponent's side. Why do you go in such an aggressive position? I understand an aggressive molly, I understand aggressive nade, but I don't understand aggressive positioning like that anymore. Because you basically let yourself get in an aggressive position when a few ZZs might run you over. So, flying easily taken out by Leo. Man equalized. He hears those steps. Stays in the corner of the smoke. The play takes a good bunch of ground. He's fully flashed. He still finds Wuyu, doesn't see a thing, and makes that work. And Savage, opponent's coming. You need to turn around. And he somehow didn't hear that. He somehow thought that the players were just taking a bit more time as the Molotov was dropped, but totally wrong about that. It's going to be only HZ surviving on the Fierce Tiger site. As H said, if he runs right now, he could do it. Mollo it, and do it. That is still not enough time. Oh no, what a nice try! The Molotov was a good idea, but he still took a few more seconds, way too many seconds, to then make it work. The duel there in the end with the M4 was also kind of time exhausting. So the Fierce Tigers, 1ZZ, Leo possibly buying up? Nope. Which means mid push incoming, going for the grenades. Throw it. Do it. Oh no! That nade nearly successful, but from behind one comes. And I have to say, for such a round, finding free frags is quite decent. But the terrorists, they have enough money anyway. 8-14. Max, I mean, you have to say, it used to be a 14-5 half. A 14-5 half, where Fierce Tigers then gave a few rounds away unnecessarily. I mean, my anger about the play in that one force buy from the opponent is immeasurable. So this banana stays clear for the moment. Monster has to bring his AWP alive. He's dead on the bottom of the scoreboard. He could technically do it better. We've seen it already here at the qualifier. Patience of the Fierce Tigers. A very crucial aspect here. Each set has a good positioning. Savage doesn't see a thing. They're coming out of boiler already. There the Molotov drops. It doesn't help him too much. Rotation is incoming. In the top, also on the balcony, and AWP starts to strike. Savage hits the right timing on this. Could find the players. The problem though is Max is intending to rotate far around to get that A-side control. As the flashbang now pops. The AWP strikes, not so well thought through. So he has to come aggressive up to one, but that is pretty much it. Monster and Wuyu still have an opportunity to do it. It will be a little bit tougher, it will be a little bit harder. It still is not impossible. Instead, with the MP9, is not winnable. The AWP should just run away, and that's what it do. As Monster recently doesn't hit his AWP shots, it gets more and more concerning bit by bit. Those are just rounds given away. Somehow, the Fierce Tigers are certainly giving those rounds away. They could have done way much more to end this earlier. I personally feel like that. And Monsters Op might be a crucial part now to finish this. As pre-players are towards Banana. Question is, how much will they get from that? YZL finding himself one as S550 got taken out. 50 more seconds left on the clock. The bomb still directed towards T-spawn, which makes it very uncomfortable. But Savage! Oh no, that was kind of given away. Monster though finding a frag. If he rotates over to the B side, he might be there in time. And the bomb rotates over. That seems to be quite impossible. Keep that AK in hand. Keep that AWP in hand. Don't let that be gone. There it goes. Leo and Monster keep it, at least with the guns. There is going to be a buy from Fierce Tigers coming in. As his losing bonus has reached its maximum, this should be now the point in time where I personally see them having the opportunity to take a victory out of this. But, therefore, you logically need to focus onto it. You need to be there 100% in your head and also by the skill. I'm almost... Where did it drop? Oh, it didn't... Oh, it dropped into the total the corner. For a second I thought that was that one, but will you... He finds himself together with Monster 2, but DMM is becoming the monster right now. As the Opper is able to be there on point. As the silence around the map comes louder and louder. It's got to be now Leo doing it. He hears the steps coming in. Waits here for the Molotov instead of helping his teammate. That's a debatable play. Another one coming in. He only needs to find one more. 4 HP onto DMM. The Molotov and the 15th one could be there. A single body shot. And the 15th could be there. Question is, will Savage be able to do so? He is not able to do so. Are you kidding me? One of the spots you usually could expect. He still has Molo, and he doesn't use it. Max. They're maximizing what they can do right now. Monster, as he finds himself one onto YZL, could find himself another one to S550. Incredible shots coming in. And the two-man advantage right now is on Fierce Tigers. Can they use it? It recently didn't bring us too much, to be very fair. Maybe now. One minute left. And Wuyu with the MP9 might have the fast shots everyone needs here on the Fierce Tiger site. So there goes the first. He hears the shots coming in. Up on the balcony, perfect positioning from a fully blind Age set, one more to go, 15-11. Max have played so long, so good, but now there's the difference coming in. Yudo finds a double. That seems to be nearly secured. It's major work done. Full versus free. There comes the first. Savage finds himself that one. Sees the second onto DMM. Does he close it out, or will Flying become some magic Clutchmeister? Flying versus 4. Will we see some Chinese magic or not? Because Flying doesn't have too many options left. Checks if someone comes there from Banana. He will be denied with that information. So Flying goes in. Partially flashed. Nothing happened. Can't find the first. Leo takes him out. That was our 16-11. The Fierce Tigers secured themselves also a map besides Max doing so. And that is pretty much it for today. I thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Sesht. I hope you had a lovely time. And if so, feel free to check !caster. And with that being said, we're going to see each other tomorrow again for the Asia Qualifier of the StarSeries I-League 5.
LootBet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.